Hey, what's up, everybody? It is William for my review of Raw for September 21st, 2015. How are you lovely folks doing? Well, tonight we learned that everybody falls, and when you push a girl so far, they tend to fight back. So let's get into this. Eh, So, right off the back, let me just say that got some very wonderful news today that Lucha Underground is coming back next year for a season two. So that means when it comes back, I will go back into that because I love me some Lucha Underground. Oh god, I've missed it so much. So that out of the way, still doing that Max Payne 2 Let's Play. When I'm done uploading this, I will upload two more parts. Don't forget to check out Hollow Gaming, where you get the same content without the reviews. And it's a little bit from me and Necro and Oodles and Dr. 20XX, the four the four horsemen of our little YouTube gang, I guess you could say. So, anyways, today is Monday, September 21st, 2015, the night after Night of Champions, and we start with Bray coming out to do his little. Oh, well, I tried to win, but it seems like that was not enough. And we tried to win with few actions, but we weren't heard. We weren't hard enough. I grabbed the golden medal. I brought him to his knees. Everyone falls around me. Everyone falls. And I am not a fighter. Of course, Roman comes out, and it goes from 3-on-3, which was last night. Surprise guest, Chris Jericho. Wasn't expecting that. One versus all. And Roman is just basically out there saying, listen, this started between us. It's not, this isn't about Roman and Dean and against the Wyatts and Braun Strowman. This is between Roman and Bray. We started here, so let's end it here. Me and you. Which Bray was like, I mean, like, you're scared, man. We don't need. I mean, this doesn't need to be a match. It can be a fight. So he sends his goons to the back, where Harper's just kind of like, yeah, get him, get him. Mm. Roman smacks Harper, and it's a straight up fight. No ref, no nothing, anything could go. It was a very back and forth fight. I almost said match there, but it wasn't. It was a fight. And I like this opening a lot more than the Authority coming down and be like, tonight, blah, 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 big event last night, champion, blah, 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 Connor's cure, blah, 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 opening, blah, 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 main event, blah, 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 blah. This was better. So Harper kind of, this one little picture of Harper just restraining Braun, and I think that was my favorite moment of the night. And then Harper and Strowman get involved, and then Dean to the rescue takes out Harper, dives onto Strowman. Strowman's still not going down. Second dive. Roman after Strowman. Sleeper hold from Dean to try and stop Strowman. And on one side it was Roman and Wyatt. On another, like adjacent side, I guess you can say, it was Dean, Strowman, and Harper. And the crowd's still living up to the Jericho chanting Y2J, Y2J. Well, I guess that was a one night occurrence. Hopefully it turns into a feud between Jericho and Dean, because that would be interesting to watch. But I don't know. It's Jericho, so you'd have to be like, "Hey Jericho, do you want to come back? Do this little feud?" No, okay. It was up to you. I mean, podcast, Fozzy. So the refs finally come out and they try to control things. And to that I say, forget the refs. No, forget it. This is better without him. So the refs try to calm things down, and who is to come but the apex predator? Randy Orton is back, and he wants revenge. So he kind of starts sending the Wyatts away. Randy and Harper, Braun and Randy to all out anarchy. Braun gets Randy inside, try for the. I'm gonna call it the ragdoll sleeper because that's what it looks like to me. He's going ragdoll, ragdoll. So Braun tries to go for that. Dean goes on top, stops him. Randy with the drop kick. Roman with the Superman punch knocks him out of the ring, still on his feet, which is weird because you should possibly be. I'm not questioning it. So with that, Randy, Dean, and Roman came out on top. So next week I'm calling it Wyatt versus Randy, Dean, and Roman. Next, get the little authority thing, and Seth comes in to talk to it, and Corporate Kane is there. Weird, because last night we saw the Demon Kane, and tonight we see Corporate Kane. Something's going on here. It was just kind of like, hey, I've been recovering from my ankle. I'm here at work. I'm all fine. I'm back as director of operation, and you have a rematch against Cena tonight for the United States champion. Revoking that rematch clause without my consent. Thanks. So Seth just kind of leaves and was like, okay, I'll wait for the Triple H and Stephanie to get here. I don't want to mess with him. He chokeslammed me last night. So he leaves and leads to the question, is this what we've been waiting for us after Mania? This slow burn to finally come to this? Probably, even though at Hell in a Cell, it's oh Jesus Christ, probably going to be these two in a match. I don't know. Do I want it? Maybe. Do we need it? Not really. But it's gonna be there. Next, the Astral Alliance versus Neville and the Loose Dragons, which is a rematch from last night's kickoff, and that match was decent. So get into it. The Ascension taking control, keeping Sin Cara from tagging in, and of course Neville comes in and takes all the momentum back towards his side, goes for the Red Arrow, jumps over Victor onto the apron, kick to his face, and Stardust takes it back. And this team seems to be working together. Like, though they put in a lot of work when they work together, and that's good. Lucha Dragons and Neville sort of have it, but we don't see much of them actually fighting as much. More of like, yeah, Sin Cara, Kalisto, go. Now tag me and then I'll take everything back. Give us more momentum. So, like I said, Ascension and Stardust, great teamwork. Lucha Dragons and Neville sort of have it. To get to this one point, Neville goes to take Stardust over the ropes. Just okay, I'm done. Kalisto's like, nope, all the way. puts them over the Kalisto puts them over the rope. Neville and Lucha Dragons get the win. Last night's pre-show match was better than tonight's. I wasn't quite feeling it as much as it was last night, but I guess I'm no longer feeling the whole Neville versus Stardust feud. I let Neville do something else. I want Neville to go for the heavyweight championship because yet again he did so good. I didn't see, but I heard that he did so good with his NXT title reign. I'll have to look into that. So next, Seth, looking for the Authority, finds them. Where were you guys? What do you mean? We were on our way. Well, you're not gonna believe me, but Kane is in your office and says that he has his job of being director of operation back. Do you know? And he also says I have a rematch. Wait, what? I have a before that. Kane is in your office and he says the directors of operation. Right. About that. Funny story. We knew nothing about that. But listen, man. You have a rematch, so you worry about Cena, and we will deal with that. Deal with Cena. We'll deal with that. Okay, fine. And they part their ways. Next, Ryback versus Bo Dallas with Kevin Owens, the new Intercontinental Champion, coming on commentary. And of course, Bo does a little thing where he's like, "Congratulations on winning last night, Owens. Good job, Ryback. You lost. Not because you didn't believe, but because you believed you were better than Owens. But you never will be." Wow. Congratulations, man. Signed your death wish. Anyway. So Ryback kind of gets into this, but not as much in the beginning because, lost title last night. So I'm fighting you, but my mind on you, not the best strategy. I mean, if you're worried more about him than you are about him, you're kind of not going to do as good because you're like, get that title back. Oh, get it back. Oh my God. Get it back. Oh. So Bo, of course, with that, Bo starts beating on Ryback, who of course has to come back eventually because you can only get beat for so long before you're like, wait, hold up, wait a minute. I caught on to you. I'm going to be more into this match, and Ryback comes back and gets the win. Kevin Owens, being Kevin Owens, goes in there, attacks Ryback, goes for the pop-up powerbomb attempt and gets clothesline, retreating before a meat hook clothesline because that's what Kevin Owens does. I like Kevin Owens as a heel more than I like Seth Rollins as a heel. So I guess that's set that. Let's Hell in a Cell rematch clause. So next is Charlotte's biggest moment, her celebration. So, but first we have to have Ric Flair out, and I love Ric Flair. Dude, he's one of my favorites. He came out and was kind of like, I'm a proud father, and I've had many of moments. But my proudest moment wasn't winning my first title or my match against Shawn Michaels to retire. My proudest moment was last night when my daughter won. So here's Charlotte. Here comes PCB, and why did last night and tonight Becky look like one of those people that you just see at a Goodwill, or one of those crazy people who is like, let me read your fortune. Let me read your fortune, man. Let me read your fortune. Wow, that's interesting. Anyway, so she still looks hot, but that's what she looks like to me. So Charlotte is basically like, oh, thanks, Dad, for introducing me, and I did this for you because I wanted to be half the person you were. Because if I was, then I'd know that you'd love me more. And goes on and on and on about a sap story. And who keeps getting pushed more and more? Fucking Paige Bay. Paige is like, wow, okay, this is a nice celebration for Charlotte, but let's think for a moment. Who really made this happen? It was me, Paige. As soon as she said that, knew it's a heel turn. And she continues, you won the title last night, and I'm happy for you, but I won it first day. And guess what? Titles are meant to change hands. So they're going to win it back. They're gonna go all back to where it's been. Nothing would have changed. It doesn't make sense. I mean, look at this. Team Bad. Who cares? They're not gonna get anything. Becky, you're never gonna be champ. Charlotte, you're only champ because your father was champ. What happened to Natty? Or it's blanking what her name was. Give me a second. Cameron. Do they still even work here anymore? I mean, like, come on. We obviously know how Brie and Nikki got here. Ooh, wow. This is why I feel like a Paige heel run would be amazing. Paige goes on and he's like, you only won it because you wouldn't be here without your father. Woo! Becky holds back Charlotte and then storms off. And who comes to pick up pieces? Team Bella. Oh, she said hard work and dedication won, but that's what you get for being classless and trashy. So Charlotte, can you handle being champion? I mean, I can handle it because I was all woman. Paige couldn't handle it. So you're gonna lose here tonight to Bree, and you'll lose to me. So prove yourself, champ. All the shots were fired. It was like pew 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 pew. All like yes, yes. Shut up and take my money. I'm in. Yes. So with that little teaser, next match is Charlotte versus Bree. Bree was in control for a majority of this match. Of course, working on that leg, and the crowd was kind of half and half. Like it had its moments where it was kind of just like, and then other moments where it was like, woo, woo, yeah. And of course, it ended the way a Charlotte match usually ends on the main roster: a spear and a figure eight. Cool. I wonder how long Charlotte's gonna hold the title, and if Becky's ever gonna become champ, and if Paige is next after the rematch clause. Probably. Like I said, I'm here and there with the whole Divas situation thing. So, anyways, next match: Sheamus versus Mark Henry. Really putting Marcus Henry. That was bothering me. Marcus Henry. You could have just gave him the win. I mean, Mark Henry is just that one person where it's like, you need a win? Here's an easy win. So just Mark being Mark. And then Sheamus going for the 10 beats. Henry blocks. Board kick. Another board kick. Sheamus wins. That was the whole match. And then Sheamus goes to do his promo where he's like, well, Seth can be champ because as far as I'm concerned, I'm already champion. It just takes time. Okay. Not everyone who cashed in actually got it. I mean, I know more people who cashed in won the title, but let's not forget those two who cashed in and didn't get the title. Just saying. So you could be like that. You could be the third person, Sheamus, who cashes in and doesn't get the title. You understand what I'm saying? So don't get all cocky right now. And now the Authority, Part 3. So, hey Kane, it's surprised to see you. My leg's all fine and it's great to be here. Well, about that, Kane. Oh, are you guys angry about the rematch that I put? I just wanted it to be a surprise and to be big when I came back. Well, you showed up last night and you kind of. Wait, what? I have no memory of showing up last night. What are you guys talking about? Okay, we understand you want revenge, and you're doing these mind games with Seth, but don't do them with us. I'm not. Okay, let's get all on the same. Wow, that's awkward. So I put let's all get on the same page. And let me see if this works. Did that work? I spelled page wrong. Look at that. Oh, these are my notes, by the way. Anyways, stop. So, back to what I was saying. I just thought I could do that. Let's get on the same page here. Just give it back. I'm not even joking. He straight up just. I didn't want to high five you, douche canoe. Give your mask back. What mask? Your mask. Oh shit. It's gone. What do you. Please give your mask back. I don't have it. But if you lost it, we're going to have a problem. And in the background, Triple H is just like, let me, let me punch this man square in his face. And of course, Kane saw that, so he was like, but I'll look for it and I'll find out. Bye, guys. And then just left. Get another little promo. Oh, you do still work here, Natalie. Go ahead, lecture me. Be Miss Mom. I'm not gonna lecture you. I mean, I feel you. I'm left behind. But this was her moment. And she looks up to you. If someone did that to you, you'd be hurt too. So the only one standing in your way, Paige, is you. I have a match, Lynn. Bye. I swear, if that gets to her and we get a change of heart, I'm gonna be so angry. I'm gonna be so angry. So, the Dudleys and Dolph Ziggler versus New Day and Rusev. And of course, you have to get some New Day thing going on. So they come out, and Xavier doesn't look as hyped because last night he got put through a table, so he's limping and gets down there and he pulls up a bag. And he's like, you know what this is? It's a piece of table. It's a piece of table. I knew that already. I had to remove this piece of wood from my butt. Enough is enough. They must be stopped. So let's build a wall around Dudleyville. Jesus, Trump, calm down. God. First immigrants, now to protect tables. We don't need a wall for everything. Calm down. We can make the WWE great again. We can save the tables. Yeah, you lost all credibility last night when you tried to get a table to put them through a table. You can't just say, let's save the tables and then get another table to attempt to put them through the table. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't work that way. Rusev comes down and they did the little Rusev thing there. And then the other team comes down and No more tights. So before the match even starts, they go on the apron, and Bubba's like, "Hey, Xavier, stop crying like a baby. I'm not a baby. You are a baby." So, you know what would be a fantastic idea? It's simple. I don't know why I haven't thought of this before. Biggie, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods. That's the New Day. Devon, Bubba Ray. That's the Dudley Boys. Oh wait, it's not. They're missing their scrawny little boy, Spike. Spicus Dudley. Simple. Bring Spike back. So that way you have Biggie and Kofi to deal with, and then on the outside, it's Spike and Xavier. It's genius. It's perfect. The fans will love it. The Dudleys will be full again. The world will be happy. Until then, though, keep doing what you're doing. Back to the match. So, Dolph in control, tags in Devon. Devon looks like he's still angry from last week when he lost to Kofi and last night from when Kofi slapped him in the head. Small distraction gives Biggie the opening, and Rusev comes in to stomp on Ziggler. Dude, calm down. Kofi with his foot on Ziggler, and Xavier starts playing his theme while Rusev beats up Dolph. And then the classic line, tricep meet, becomes Bulgarian tricep meet. The New Day and Rusev kind of have good chemistry, but not really because Big E's already the big guy um, on the New Day. So gets Dolph in the corner, and Rusev just starts screaming at him, "Lana's mine. She's mine. Never be yours. She's mine." I wonder how Summer would feel you saying that. Kind of girls don't like when you're all up talking about your ex and you want your ex back and your ex is yours. Kind of sucks. So gets a DDT and Ziggler gets the opening. Bubba comes in and starts dominating. Ducks under top rope move from Kofi. Double team from Rusev from the Dudleys. I put the Duddles. And a what? From Ziggler to Rusev. So start taking control, and Xavier with the distraction. Kick to Xavier. Turn around to a kick. Rusev and the New Day win. Solid match. And we get to learn that a week from Saturday, the Dudleys get a rematch at the, I don't know what it's called, but the Madison Square Garden thing, which I will be reviewing like I did the Beast in the East. So can't wait for that. Next, Naomi versus Natalie. Natalie is in charge, and it looks like she has a lot of anger because she has been left out of the whole diva scene. So Naomi takes control, but Natty is strong, and the Divas Revolution really would have been good for her. But just my opinion. Put in that work, takes down Tamina, and almost takes down Sasha, but walks into a Ray Ryu, and Naomi wins. I really like Paige is my bae and all, but Natty is my favorite diva wrestler because she's good at fighting because she went to the Heart Dungeon and knows her stuff. Well, with her not being in the Divas Revolution, it's kind of a bummer because I haven't seen her in so long, and then when she comes back, she loses to someone actually in the Divas Revolution. Sucks. So next, the Authority Part 4. We believe he's ready for his corporate responsibilities. No, he could slaughter all of us. Shut up. Enough. I've had enough. Go worry about your fucking match. I will worry about him. And that was that. Next, Big Show versus Cesaro. And like I say every week, always the match before the main event, never the main event, except for that one time when he fought Cena twice, 2 weeks ago. Big Show versus Cesaro. Cesaro looking tough, but Big Show dominates him, not giving him any time to breathe. Cesaro starts getting the momentum back, unloading, drop kick, uppercuts, and then Big Show slowly takes back, tries to suplex into the ring, but not having it. Uppercuts, suplex number 2, not having it. More uppercuts, 3 times the charm, suplex into the ring, KO punch, Big Show wins. And then he goes on this whole spiel because also at the Madison Square Garden event, he has to fight Brock Lesnar. So his whole thing was, go ahead, boo me. This right here is a message for you, Brock. Remember when I pinned you in 2002? Yeah, we have a history. And I can't stand you like you can't stand me. Suplex me, suplex me, suplex me. Go ahead. There's no way my big ass is going to Suplex City. You were just suplexed like 3 minutes ago. Granted, it did nothing, but you were just suplexed 3 minutes ago. You're going to Suplex City. Finishes with, I've been here for so long, and it's only because I've beaten the best. And when I hit you with the KO punch, you're gonna wish you were in hell. Well, leaves. My money is on Brock, and I hope this match is better than his match against Kofi Kingston after he used to lose. What a hyped up match that turned into disappointment. Disappointed! So, main event is next, but first, we get another Wyatt family promo. Randy hears voices, but I hear them too. You haven't learned from your mistakes, Randy. No joke, out of nowhere, Braun Strowman just caught a snake once. I skinned it and drank its blood. What the hell, man? You didn't need to tell us that. What you did in your past life is what you did. I really didn't need to. Thanks, man. And Bray finishes with saying, Randy, you will fall. They all fall. Now, John Cena versus Seth Rollins rematch for the United States title. John Cena gets in, and Seth goes right after Cena before the bell even rings. So, of course, starts with Seth in control, pedigree into an STF, drop kick. Cena makes time for rest. Typical AFL number 1. Seth has all the momentum. The 5 moves of doom. Seth goes out of the ring, tries to leave back, and that would have just been fine. Cena would have just the 10 count, and we're good. Nope. Puts him back in. Goes for the top rope. Seth the superplex attempt. Headbutt off. Kicks AFL number 2. STF, but the S this time stands for Seth. AFL number 3. Dive onto Cena from the top. Pedigree launch. Back and forth punches. Pedigree to AA to another pedigree to counter. Jump right to turnbuckle powerbomb. Suplex and almost a win. Very even match. I'm cutting it down because I have to take a shower and I'm wasting my time with it. Lands on feet into the STF. Kick from the apron. Rollins up top. Frog splash roll into an AA. Cena retains. Good match, but last night's match was a little bit better by a few moves. Cena retains, and then Kane comes on the big scene. Wow, did a good job. But you gotta be the best champ you can be. There are so many people lining up to get a shot. People you wouldn't even imagine. People you wouldn't even imagine. Boom! The fire comes up. Kane comes up from the ring. Kane drags Seth into the ring. And that's the show. So all in all, did I like it? Here and there. Favorite moment still, that page turn. Can't wait to see how that goes. What else? Next week there may or may not be a review. I'm not sure if I'm going or not. Next week Raw will be in my hometown of Buffalo, New York. So I don't know if I'm going. More than likely, probably not. But if I do go, no review. If I don't, maybe review. I'm not sure. Don't forget to check out Oodles, Necro, Dr. 20XX, and Howl Gaming. Max Payne will be up soon. Me and Oodles, we're still trying to do the spit in the shit, but of course Hunter is sick. So there's that. Also, if someone can give me tips for like how to get buff, I'm trying to follow my dream. Can't tell that here, but that will do it for my review of Raw for September 21st, 2015. Have a beautiful day. Oh, I turned it off.